So first I'm starting to brush out my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Cabral from Benefit and a Morphe brush that has a spoolie and an angled brush. And I'm just filling in my eyebrows as shown here. I always start from the back and then I make my way to the front and always continue to brush out and do strokes so it's not harsh or crazy. And now I'm doing the other side and doing the same thing. I am using the e.l.f. concealer and I'm putting that in the back of my hand. I'm going to use a flat brush from Morphe to carve out my eyebrows. I'm going to be doing that on the top as well as the bottom to make sure there's no excess product around my eyebrow that doesn't need to be there. I'm going to continue to do that on the other side, on the top, and carve it out and shape it how I want it to be. And I'm going to put it in the middle as well because I don't like the missing part. And now I'm using a foundation brush to blend it all out. And I'm putting the concealer as well on my eyes as a primer, and I'm using the foundation brush to blend that out on both of my eyes. Now I'm using the Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm going to be going into Love That, and I'm going to put that all over my crease with a fluffy brush, and make sure you're blending all of that out. I am now going to go in with single with a smaller brush, and I'm going to put that into my crease and start defining it more. You're going to want to make sure you're using the other brush as well and blending it. I'm now going with a smaller brush too as well. It's kind of the same as the other one, and I'm going with Escape. And I'm going on like my lash line and then going in with the crease to deepen it more and make it more into the purplish smoky eye type of feel. You just want to make sure you keep blending, and I'm going back with the first brush with Love That and making sure everything is blended together, as well as going back with single and don't lose it, and just keep blending all three of those colors together. Now I'm going with Spooky, and I'm using the same brush that I used with the dark purple, and I'm just making it more darker since Escape didn't, I want it more darker, so yeah. And I'm going back with single and just blending all of it together so it's not one crazy harsh unblended thing. I'm going in with a Kylie brush, and I'm going in back with Love That and doing that onto my lower lash line. So I'm going to basically reverse what I did on my upper eyelid to my bottom eyelid, and I'm going back in now with single, just like I said, doing the reverse, and now Escape. I'm now using a flat circular brush, and I'm cutting my crease with the same concealer And you want to make sure you put it all over your eyelid, and to not mess up like I kind of did. I am now going in with Artistry, and I'm weighting a flat brush with a Morphe setting spray, and I'm adding Artistry all over. But before I do that, I add Flashback, which is the white shade, before I add Artistry. And now I'm going back with Escape and blending it together so it's not like mushed all weird. And I'm gonna go over the crease again with it so it'll look better, look nice. And I'm going in with another fluffy brush, and I'm going in with Skip so I could make sure it's all blended nicely together on the edges. And I'm going with a smaller brush, and I'm going in with Sister in my inner corner and adding it to the upper part of the lid, mixing in with Artistry but not going too far into the lid. And now I'm going with an e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm going to do a wing line. You want to start from making a line on the end and then connect it to your lash line. You want to make sure it all connects nicely and it's like a nice straight line, as I'm doing here. I'm going with more of a longer, more dramatic lash since this is more of a dramatic eyelid. And now I'm going over again with the flat brush and going over concealer so it'll be straight. And I did the other side, and now I'm adding the L'Oreal mascara, which is really good. It's like honestly like another dupe of Better Than Sex mascara, which I have used before. And this one's drugstore and it's much cheaper, so why not use it? And it's like amazing mascara. You want to add that to your top and bottom lashes, as you see here I did. And now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild foundation, which is the shade Desert Beige, I'm pretty sure. And just want to add that everywhere, and I'm blending it out with my foundation brush that I used earlier. And now I'm going with my concealer and putting that on the top of my cheeks and my chin, my forehead, my nose, and top of my lip and the bottom cheek to carve it out and blend that all together. I normally would put the concealer first and then do balm eyeshadow, but I didn't do that this time. But just make sure you blend it fine, because it'll be completely fine if you do it how I did. And now I'm going with the Airspun and translucent powder, and I'm just adding that all over my face, and I'm adding more powder onto my cheeks, my forehead, and yeah. And now I'm using the Smashbox powder to give me more of my medium darker tone back, to give me more life, because I feel like the translucent powder made me more lighter. So I'm just giving myself more light, and I went in with a different powder and did the same thing. And now I'm using the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost liquid highlighter, and I'm gonna add that to the top of my cheeks and blending it out with my foundation brush. I'm gonna add that in the top of my nose as well as on my brow bone. And now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, and I'm just putting that on. I'm now setting my face with the Morphe setting spray, and it is all done. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. Bye.